What's good, everyone?
What's happening, people? How you doing?
There you go. He's on a bit of a lag tonight.
Stop it. That's my boy. He's always, the joy of the room. But what's happening, everybody? How you doing? Glad to have you here. I couldn't wait till Friday so I can, tell you guys some things. So before we get into that, go ahead, Josh.
The drinking word. What's the drinking word?
I thought we decided on it was going to be a name.
Is it a name?
Oh, I like it.
What is that?
Yes, the name.
So what name?
Tracy.
Thought it was all names.
Or it could be all names. How about that? All names. Oh, you stopped it too soon. Yes.
That?
Tracy or any name is a good thing because we're going to be talking about people tonight. Would you stop?
We gotta introduce our guest, okay?
Who's our guest?
Our guest is very special. He's very eerie.
Oh, yeah.
His name is Bruce.
This guy.
Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bruce! You want to come in here, bud?
This kid's on drugs. I swear to God. Stop this.
So I'd like to introduce you all to my friend Bruce. He is a character. He will be joining this live stream tonight. And we'll see what kind of stuff he has in store.
What's up, Bruce? Oh, get out of here.
Bruce has some sharp teeth and a big attitude.
Would you stop with this craziness?
Bruce, I told you he's crazy.
No, that's actually painful. Stop. Okay. Now, let's move on straight into.
Then tell Bruce to stop.
Stop, Bruce. All right.
Wait, ask him nicely to stop.
Okay, Bruce, will you please stop?
That wasn't very nice.
This kid. All right, look, guys. I want to move on to the Tracy update right off the rip. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this going because I've been dying to tell you guys. Okay. So, can I do it now? Yeah. Would you stop? Oh my God. All right. This kid. That's my son. I don't know how, but that's my son.
Bruce is not your son, okay?
Would you stop?
He looks nothing like you.
Okay, now let's go into the Tracy thing, okay? Because this is an awesome thing. I want to tell you guys this. I talked to her. What's her Dr. Fidel's occupation? What was his doctor? He was a doctor of.
I don't even know.
Paleontology. It was something like that.
It's definitely not paleontology.
Definitely that. It was a doctor of. I can't remember right now, but he's the
pulmonologist.
Pulmonologist. That's it. Okay, so now I talked to him and I'm like, look, I want her off of this respirator. The hospital had her off, or the nursing home had her off for 24 hours at a time at Regency. They transferred her to, what was that place that messed her up? Avon Place. And they were not going to train her to get off the respirator. And they didn't watch her. You know what I'm saying? So she got blood clots in her legs. She got a big, huge hole in her back from laying on her backside, bed sore. And then she lost 10 pounds in 10 days, and she went into toxic something or other, to where they had to send her to the hospital. Soon as she got to the hospital and they put up her food to her, she started gaining weight back. Her wound on her back started closing up. That place did not take care of her. I hope you guys all remember this story. I was at my wit's end and I wanted to actually kill human beings. I wanted to go in there and just destroy these people for hurting her, you know. But anyways, we're past all that. I got her admitted home because her Medicaid ran out and they wanted her to go home, so they trained me. The day that she was coming home, I got her Medicaid back in, and they tried so hard saying that the best place for her is to stay there under supervision. I'm like, screw you people. I will take better care of her. And you know what? Her hole on her back has closed up within the first 2 months. Her blood clots have gone away, and we exercise her all the time. We take her out of the bed all the time. She's in her chair. She's in her wheelchair. We take her around the block. We've taken her to her, koi ponds. This is all things that hospital did not do. And what gets me, I'm not an RN. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a LPN. I'm not even an aide. I don't know the nearest thing about taking care of somebody. All I know is human decency. So when she come home from the hospital and she had this huge hole on her back I could stick my finger into her back above her tailbone, and there was a big piece of like skin plug next to it. I could stick my finger in there. It was horrible. I had to fill this in with like this amalgamation, this I forget what the name of this stuff was, but I had to stuff it in there, and it promoted the growth of skin and all this. And then I had to cover her over. Every day I had to change this wound bandage, and I got this wound closed up. And you know what? I'm not a nurse. I'm not an RN. I'm not an LPN. I'm not even an aide. I'm just some guy that cares, took better care of her than Avon Place did, which are staffed with RNs and LPNs, and it's just ridiculous how little they took care of her. So she's been home, and she's never had another bed sore ever. You get blood clots from not being moved. She got blood clots of her legs, a bed sore on her back. So in the 10 days she was there, this is ridiculous. These people should have been sued. Period. They should not have a business open today. That business should be shut down. 10 days she's there. A 95-pound girl lost 10 pounds, got blood clots in her legs, got a sore on her back, and there's no other excuse for this other than she was never moved. Period. How did she lose 10 pounds in 10 days? Because they didn't even feed her. They just left her lay there in that bed. That's the only explanation. Soon as she went to the Cleveland Clinic, she started gaining her weight back immediately. Soon as she came home, her wound closed up. We've had her on blood thinners forever, and she's never had blood clots since. We had to stop the blood thinners because her upper GI bleed started again, and she puked up a bunch of blood. So we took her off the blood thinners, and she's been fine since. We move her every 2 hours. We reposition her every 2 hours. We feed her every 4 hours. I suction her every hour on the hour. I mean, she is taken care of here at home. We take her in her wheelchair and we take her around the block, at least 4 times in a 7-day period, a week. We take her out to show her pond and all that kind of stuff. It's just, I don't see how somebody that's an ex-husband will take better care of his ex-wife than the damn nursing home will. That nursing home should be shut down. Period. Now, I've taken care of her because I care. And that's all there is to it. No one can deny that. Whatever. But the problem is, I've been trying to push her and get her, do this, move here, blink twice, squeeze my hand. I'm trying to push her all the time to do better. And last week, it was like 2 weeks ago, the doctor said, Les, I agree with you. She needs weaned off of the respirator. Start with an hour and a half a day. If she can make it an hour and a half, then the next day go to 2. The next day, 2.5. Keep pushing it every day until, she can't take it no more. If she goes into stress, stop. Put her back on the vent. So the first time we put her on the vent, this was 5 days ago. Now check this out. We take her off of the vent, and she's on her own air, breathing. We got oxygen going in there, and she's on 2 liters of oxygen, an hour, I think it is, and it's pouring some oxygen in, and that's what's on her trach. She breathed on her own 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 7 hours. She never, ever went to the point where she was stressing and her breath rates per minute went up, or her heart rate went up, or her, what was the other one? I forget. There's 3 different things that we watch for. She did not hit it. So I decided to stay up all night long and watch her and go until she starts stressing. She never stressed. The next morning, the nurse shows back up. Now she's off 24 hours in a row of the ventilator. She worked for 8 hours. Now she's off 32 hours in a row. She told me, look, you're tired. You didn't get no sleep last night. Go to sleep tonight. Put her on the ventilator, and we'll try again. You know what? I didn't see that as why. If she's not stressing, let's not stop her. Let her keep going. When you get to the point where she starts stressing, 30 hours, 50 hours, whatever it may be, 2 hours, whatever it may be, if she starts stressing, then you do that every single day and let her build up her muscles, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm going to stay up the next night in a row. And I stayed up all night. And every time she coughed, I had to suction her. But I tell you what, that girl did not quit. Mara came back the next day, and she had been off for 48 hours straight. Now, that's all the doctors want. If to get her off the machine, she has to be off for 48 hours. Then she can be off the machine. Well, you know what? She's been off for 48 hours. Mara came in, another 8 hours. Now she's off for 56 hours. I took my 16-hour job all night last night and all day today. She still has not been back on the vent. 72 hours in a row. This girl never even reached any form of stress whatsoever. She has worked her butt off of the ventilator. So this is amazing to me. This is amazing. This girl works so hard and has shown so much effort. And you know what? She's doing it like it's no big deal. She has not been on our ventilator, our respirator, for 72 hours. Would you stop? For 72 hours. And now I've been watching her since 4, so it's like 76, 77 hours. She's off the ventilator, people. This is amazing to me. The only machine she's left on, and she worked right off it the very first try. Oh my God.
You've got Bruce crying over
here. She is amazing. The amount that this girl is working is amazing. The first time I take her off, and she doesn't never go into stress. She breathes on her own. She's been on a ventilator for the last year. And the first time you take her off, she goes 72 hours. All they need is 48 hours, and they'll agree she's off the ventilator. So this girl has worked herself off the ventilator. That's all I'm saying. She has been done phenomenal. She is amazing. So now, oh my God, she's doing so good. And you know what? she was doing this thing with her eyes where her eyes would point down and then they'd go up and then they'd point down and then they'd go up like a clockwise like motion. That has stopped. She now just looks forward, you know. She's doing so much better, guys. She's doing amazing. And the fact that she's off the respirator now, oh my God. This just kills me. I am so proud of her, and she is doing so good. And I talked to the doctor. I'm like, what's the next step? Well, they want to put a smaller trach in and let her breathe through that smaller trach. And then next month, even put a smaller trach in that's non-cuffed. What it means is cuffed is a balloon around the trach that blows up and seals off where her nose or her mouth don't get no air or nothing. The air's coming in and out of her trach, right? So they want to move it to a number 6 from a number 8 now and a balloon cuffed. And then they want to go from a number 6 ballooned cuff to a number 4 non-ballooned cuff, where it's passing by her trach and she can smell and you know, breathe through her nose and mouth. And then this will close up more each month. This is what they want to do. So that's our next steps. And I am so happy because, you know, at that point, every time she coughs, I just have to suction out her mouth, not her throat, not her lungs, which every time we stick something down in her lungs is a possibility of an infection, you know, scraping, scratching. You know, you put a tube down your throat 12 times a day, it's going to scratch the same spot a couple of times, you know. So it was all bad. But now that's all over with. She is done great. And, you know, the fact that she looks towards this side when I talk to her, I walk around that side of the bed, she'll look that way. She's doing it for the nurse now, and she's getting more aware. And she's worked herself off of the ventilator. So we've got some steps to take. It might take us a couple months to get that trach completely out. And then we have to also look forward, if we make the nurses non-useful, then the state's going to take the nurses away. So, you know, we're in a sticky situation now. Of course, I want Tracy on no machines, but if she's not on machines, then she don't need a nurse. All she needs is an aide. An aide cannot suction her. An aide cannot, you know, do anything. She can change her, and that's it, you know. So I don't want to lose Mara. Mara's great. So we're pushing Tracy, but I want her to, you know, take her time and also get her mind right first, you know. So this was the big news. I am so proud of her. She's doing so good. She is just amazing. You know, she's gained her muscle back. She's gained her body size back. When she came home from the hospital, she looked like an alien. So bone skinny, you know, all of her muscle eaten away. It was horrible. And we feed her normal nutrition plus 10 ounces of, what's that stuff called? The other stuff we feed her, the bottle.
The ProSource?
ProSource. It's an amino acid, and we give her, you know, 10 ounces for every feeding too, and along with her pills. And, you know, it's just, it's amazing how well she has come through. You know, I see her now. Before, you used to look at her and her eyes would be like from the bottom to the top, from the bottom to the top, like robotic, and you knew she wasn't here. Now her eyes are nice and solid and straight, and you talk to her, and, you know, you say blink twice, and she does. You know, it's oh my God, it's been small steps, but oh my God, she's made such headway. You know, I'm so happy. You know, she is Mara the same nurse from months ago? You know, Big Rich, the one that speaks sentences? No. That was Super Nurse. She was a great nurse, but she quit hanging out here. So Mara is the super nurse. Mara is amazing. Mara is here. She has fought on the telephone every single day trying to get Tracy the things she needs, like her hand splints or feet splints to keep her from curling up like that. Her tilt and space wheelchair. The lift that goes on the ceiling that lifts her up, moves her over, and puts her down in a wheelchair. And Mara is fighting for all this, and Mara is amazing. Okay, she has done good. That's the best thing that ever happened to Tracy was Mara. You know, other than me. So that's our Tracy update, and I've said Tracy about 18 times, so you all must drink. She is doing really, really good. So, somebody says, Matt F says there is a video of what happened to her. Yes, go to Ohio Fish Rescue on YouTube and look up Tragedy Strikes. And that's the video that tells you what happened to Tracy and all about it. I can't watch it myself. It's too heartbreaking. So, you know, go check that out and you'll see what happened to Tracy.
So we have a super chat from We Are Going to See for $28. And they sent an emoji with a heart.
Thank you.
And then, well, you like them, don't you?
This guy.
All right, so we have Aaron Kazali for $10. Says there's only been one super nurse this whole time, and that is Big Rich. That big heart inspires people to do better.
Thank you.
Happy Father's Day. # Team Tracy.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you.
And we have Kathy Murphy for $7. She said, yes, here's to super nurse Big Rich Price. Now we have David.
Oh, thank you, Kathy.
And we have David McAllister for $5. Said, not ashamed to say my eyes are leaking. Drops of joy. # Team Tracy.
Thank you, David. It's good people out there that love good things happening to good people, you know? That's just great.
And we have Miss Leslie for $5. She said, Tracy is my hero.
Oh, mine too. Here, look. D. Rosenberg says, did Super Nurse ever come back and help? No. She came over here that one time to be on the video, and then she went swimming out back. And then after that, she stuck her tongue down my throat. And she apologized to me, and she's like, oh my God, I can't believe I hit on, you know, one of my patients' husbands and blah, blah, blah. I'm so sorry. And I've never seen her since. So I'm sorry. It was a weird situation. She left, and we haven't seen her since. It's just how it happened. She drank a little bit. That's all. That's all. Not a big deal. She just got a little drunk.
All right. You're never going to take him. He's here to stay.
Oh my
you
God.
hit him twice. Does he need to bite you?
Stop.
Are you ticklish?
No.
Are you sure about that? Bruce thinks otherwise.
Would you just stop? Can you just read the next super chat?
I think everyone's enjoying this.
You just get the next super chat.
And he's back. All right, we are caught up on the super chats for now. We can get some fish questions in the chat. Oh, there is no shark stew tonight, guys. Only Bruce.
Wait. We gotta check this out.
Not reading that.
No. Right here. Rhonda King says, ha, I saw that coming that night. You may have, I didn't. I mean, I was just being nice to her. She was a sweet lady, and she helped Tracy out. And then all of a sudden, she just stood up and stuck her tongue down my throat. I'm like, whoa. Calm down, you know. And, you know, she left. She has never come back. I tried talking to her a few times, tried telling her it was okay. But no, she has never come back after that. That was funny though.
We have Eric Heddick for $5. Says, Happy Father's Day, Big Rich. Your heart is as big as you.
Aw, thanks, Eric.
Josh is still the ultimate fish keeper, LOL, but you are the ultimate nurse.
No. Who taught Josh? That's all I gotta say.
YouTube.
My boy. Will Star's here. Oddball Aquatics is here.
Yes, everyone thought Bruce would have his own voice, but nope. He is a mute. He cannot speak. He has no voice box. So he just bites.
Oh, stop it.
All right, we got Brian Kolb for $5. He said, Rich, you are a great example of how a real man should take care of his gal. God bless you for what you do for Tracy and your family.
Aw, thank you. You know what? Your earthly pleasures are just that. That's just pleasures. If someone in your family is in need of help, why would you put your earthly pleasures above them? You know, you have to take care of this person. You know? Super Nurse wanted to fool around. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to send you that vibe. And she left. Well, she kind of got an attitude and has never talked to me since. But I was trying to take care of Tracy. I wasn't trying to take care of Super Nurse. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my intention. And I'm sorry. But thank you for that. You know, it's nice that somebody sees that as how, you know, it really is.
K Stu said, ever thought of breeding for profit besides the stingrays? Not really. There's not really money in it, and it just adds to the problem. At least with the stingrays. A lot of problems. There's, you know, people who can afford to buy the high dollar stingrays can afford to buy a new tank if they so please. So breeding the stingrays isn't really a hindrance on us being a rescue. Really. And it helps us fund what we can do for other fish. Now, if we were breeding pacu, then, you know, that would be great.
How many people out there want to buy a pacu? Well, then we'd breed pacus, okay? No, I would never breed pacus because they're the fastest growing thing. They're the cheapest fish sold, and they grow the biggest faster than anything else, you know, and nobody wants them when they're big. They're the only trouble fish I have. Rhonda King says, laughing out loud, it was obvious and I had a feeling you didn't. I don't know what that means.
You're reading sidebar conversations.
I think that was to do with Super Nurse.
Yeah, I don't know. More questions about fish and not about my dad and Super Nurse.
Right. The fish thing. We're here to answer fish questions. Raheem says, Happy Father's Day, Big Rich. Happy Father's Day, Raheem.
Mr. Rogers says, my new juvenile jaguar is being a picky eater and not eating his pellets or bloodworms. Any tips? Besides giving him a variety of food, the only thing that will help is time. The hungrier he gets, the more he'll want to eat.
Don't feed him for 3 days in a row and then give him food. Don't feed him again for 3 days in a row. Give him food.
But also competition. If there's competition in the tank, they'll see other fish eating it, and they will be more inclined to going after that food, just like Mr. Bruce here goes after him.
Oh my God, stop it.
He likes that hair, man.
Oh my God.
All right, we have JJ Allen for $30. Said, I sold my first batch of L144A plecos to the local fish store today. I'm going to kick up half my profit to the OFR. Thanks for all you do to the hobby.
Thank you.
That was pretty awesome of you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
2 little angel wings for $20. She said, your dedication to Tracy is amazing. Your heart is genuine and pure. You're her angel here on earth, sending lots of love from Massachusetts.
Oh, that melts my heart right there. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
What type of pool pond do y'all recommend? None.
The biggest, the better.
Pool ponds we do not recommend, but they do save you in a pinch, so we cannot bash
Oh,
them.
you're talking vinyl ponds.
Yes.
He said pool ponds like ours. Ours is a pool pond. You know, an in-ground pool turned into a pond.
It's a recreation pond.
That's a pool pond. We call it a pool pond all the time. So when you say a pool pond,
Generic terms. It's a recreation pond.
Stop
Bruce
it.
says it's a recreation pond.
Look, if you're talking little tiny vinyl ponds, that's okay. They do good and they help out in the temporary. They don't last very long, especially if you have pacu or alligator gars in them. The pacu will eat where the seams come together and stick up. They will eat them and the seam will leak. We've done this. We know this. Okay. Alligator gars. They come up and you throw a piece of shrimp in there. Here's a piece of shrimp sitting in the bottom. Alligator gar will swim beside it and then open their mouth and turn and nail it. And they will bite the bottom of the vinyl pool and make holes. We know this. No alligator gars, no pacu, no ripsaw cats or terashuki or niger cats. Anything else?
Paku. You say that already?
Yep.
Okay, then yeah, we're good. So
any of them you don't want into your temporary pool pond. They will ruin it for you. We have pacu into our wood tank, and people are like, why don't you put Big Betty in the pool pond? Well, because in the pool pond there's wires going to all kinds of different lights.
Case in point, we had a 2,000, 3,000 gallon per hour pump onto a 2-inch hose that was working just a few days ago, and we drained the 3,000. I walk away for 5 minutes and come back, and the cord is chewed off, and now we don't have a 2,000 to 3,000 gallon per hour pump, which I didn't even tell you about. But yeah, they came by and destroyed it while we were trying to drain the tank.
In which tank?
The 3,000. You know that.
You put a new pump in there with the blue hose.
When we were draining it the other day, trying to replace the water.
Yeah.
We drained it. I walked away for literally 5 minutes. Came back. The pump was off, and they chewed the cord, and it was toast. But it's fixable.
This kid.
But pacu, yeah, they're fun. But we got Will Star says, how is the Golden doing?
He's doing great.
Well, you know, Will, if you come over more than once a month, then maybe you'd see what the Golden Dorado's doing. But yes, the Golden Dorado is doing just fine. Watch yourself. Rob Pounder says, did you see Rod lost his big fish? Heartbreaking seeing it in the freezer and not in the tank. I would be heartbroken. Hashtag Team Tracy. That was a big pink beamer, and yes, it was probably very heartbreaking for him. It's a tough loss. All right, we have Dio 420 for $5 says, what size tank or pond is appropriate for a redtail cat long term?
I'd say at least a 600.
That's
the smallest.
I was gonna go 1,000, but it depends on footprint. You could have a wide footprint 600.
An 8x4 at the very least, doesn't have to be very tall, but an 8x4 footprint would be the best for the smallest tank you can have for a redtail. They get 36 inches and they don't bend very easy, so they need to turn like this. You know what I'm saying? So they need at least a 4 foot wide area to turn. You can have other fish in with them that ain't as big as them, like an 18-inch, lungfish. The catfish won't bother them. A 25-inch, arowana, stuff like that. As long as you keep them fed, they'll get along fine. The arowana stays at the top, lungfish stays at the bottom, catfish stays at the bottom, clown knives stay in the middle area, and you'll be good.
Will the shark mess with them?
Oh my God, this kid. Do you guys have problems like this with your kids?
Have you guys ever kept a wormery? Pretty simple to maintain and can be unlimited supply of fish food. Yes, we have. They are a pain in the butt. They don't supply enough worms in what we feed here. I can probably feed, what, 250 worms to just the stingrays alone, and that won't be enough. So to feed that daily is kind of just insane. So it's kind of not our forte here. But if we could get pounds and pounds of worms, I mean, I guess it'd be good.
Right.
But just not feasible. We have your boy Jay for $5 says, "What's up, OFR? Happy to be here every Friday. Can't wait to see the new quarantine system up and running." Well, it is coming along. You guys might have seen it on TikTok. I gave a little bit of a inside scoop on it. You guys seen it set up. We got a few tanks set up, but there will be a video coming out soon. And tomorrow you might see some more awesome stuff. But that brings me to the next topic. We had a familiar face stop by today.
Oh, yeah.
Brushed us with some very exciting news. We had our buddy, Brian Barczyk, came all the way down from the Reptarium.
Have you guys heard of the Reptarium in Michigan? Brian Barczyk, 3.2 million followers on YouTube. He showed up here today.
And he is planning an awesome build of a new aquarium that's going to be upstairs from the Reptarium.
Yes.
13,000 square feet. Large tanks. And he wanted to get some help with understanding some systems.
And stocking.
And of course, when it comes time, he wants some fish. So that will be pretty awesome to make.
We'll have a couple guppies for him.
Yeah. Maybe a Bruce or two.
Oh, shit.
But you know what? We got some awesome video, which you guys will see soon enough.
Watch our videos for the next 2-3 days, and you'll see Joshy's and mine videos of Brian Barczyk being here. We had a great time. We had a fun time. My son pushed me in the predator pond.
That's not on our videos. You're going to have to watch Brian's.
That's on Brian's video?
Yeah.
Either way, you're an asshole.
Where jar?
Ouch, ouch.
We got 2 little angel wings for $10. Says the downspout in my home keeps flooding my side yard, so I made it drain to a waterfall down my front hill.
Nice.
I wanted to add a pond into it. Does it need to be filtered first before hitting the pond?
No.
As far as rain water, no. I mean, if it's a shingle roof, then you might want to put like some sort of fabric there to catch any sort of granules that might come off the roof. But if it's, you know, like a EPDM rubber or metal or, you know, something of that nature, then it'll just wash down and it's already safe
fine
for the water.
But if you have, you know, shingles that are like gray or red or whatever, and they like feel like stones, that's the stuff you gotta actually prevent from getting into your pond. That's asphalt, that's like tar and rubber, you know.
This is pretty awesome. I always heard if you flipped a shark upside down, they kind of just pass out. I didn't know to be true. You don't. Oh, you just woke him up and now he's angry.
Oh.
You don't want to make Bruce angry.
He's such an idiot. Stop!
You scared him. Oh man. All right.
Shark abuse.
I'm not going to answer that.
Come on. That's the next question.
I am reading them. I am picking. I am choosing. We got Dean Reynolds for $5. Said, where's the second Arapaima? Good news on Tracy. Hashtag Team Tracy.
The only other Arapaima I got is in the pool with the stingrays, and 90% of the time he hides under the wet-dry filter between the wet-dry and the wall. And we have to, stick a stick in there to get him to come out. He's in there a lot.
And you guys asked about Odin too, and he was rehomed.
Odin was rehomed to a what public aquarium was that?
I want to say Sequest, but don't quote me on that.
Was it Sequest? Was it?
Might have been Pittsburgh. I don't know.
I think it was Pittsburgh.
Might have been.
Okay, we put him to one of them. We told the owner where it was going. I forget who the owner is now, but we told the owner, hey, your fish is here. Would you like it to go to this public aquarium? Because the public aquarium has, a what do you call them? The veterinarians. They have a fish veterinarian on call 24/7. We don't have that. They have bigger tanks there. We don't have that. So it was better off going to the public aquarium than it was staying with us.
Is Tesla getting an upgrade? In due time, my friend. Keep watching. And remember, stay fishy, my friend. We got Aaron Kazali. Says, why do people put dye in their ponds? I've always wanted to know since you guys did it. Is it protection from predators? So blue dye stops the sun from going in and creating algae problems, so it helps control that. If you have a mud pond, it turns the water blue instead of brown. So
that's why I did it. Our pond was straight mud, muck, yellow muck, like clay. And I put a little bit of blue dye in there, and it looked a lot better than the yellow muck clay. And then by the time the blue dye would dissipate, which takes like 4 months, the pond would be clear. And we've had the pond clear many times this summer, except for right now, every time it storms or rains, it gets back cloudy. So.
We have. I lost it. Two little angel wings again for $10. Says I have asphalt shingles that go to a 2-foot strip of metal at the end to help the snow fall off. What type of fabric do I need? I would kind of just use like you can go to Home Depot and go and get screen for like a screen door. That would have small enough holes in it to not allow the asphalt granules to fall through, but still allow the water. And I would just kind of put that right at the end of your downspout before it goes into the pond, so it catches any of the debris, and you can physically remove that, and it doesn't go into your pond. You could go above that and use like filter socks.
Yeah.
But that's kind of a little bit overkill, and you would be replacing them quite often. Oh, yeah. Eric Heddick says you can go ahead and buy a rain bucket that uses gravel on top to clean the water for you. That's also another great idea. Gravel and sand.
A pre-filter of some sort.
Are both a great idea to mechanically remove them. We got Lasky and Sons Woodworking Lasky for $5. Says Big
Nice,
Rich,
thank you.
You're the best doctor ever seen.
Thank you, appreciate it. It's nice to be, recognized.
We got a lot of questions. What's happening with the saltwater tank?
The saltwater tank's on hold right now. We're working on other tanks and other things. We'll get back to the saltwater. The saltwater tank is still an argument between me and Josh. So,
Bruce wants the saltwater tank. He needs a place to stay.
Listen. I can whoop Josh's ass and make it a saltwater tank, but then I can't, get along here with him every day. He's gonna feel a certain way.
Blah 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 blah.
So I do what keeps the peace here, and I'm trying to talk Josh into it. So it's a matter of time, guys. It will happen.
I will give you videos of all of our saltwater tanks. Just not at our house. At Joe's house. Have you guys ever seen a catfish shed as it grows? It kind of looks like a reptile shedding its skin. Yes, all smooth skin catfish can shed. Perfect example is a lima shovel nose. They do not have scales and they shed their skin as they grow. So it's kind of neat to see, and always gets picked up by your filters.
Okay, we got, how's the big Pro Barbus and the Monster Pond doing? It's a Giuliani, right? Never seems to get as much video time as the other pond inhabitants.
So
No, it is
Lay Bay
not
Major.
a Pro Barbus. It is a Lay Bay Major. It's a Pro Barbus Lay Bay Major. This one's a little more legal than the illegal Pro Barbus Giuliani. But it's doing good. It's doing really good.
He's gonna die soon.
Mm.
That thing's gonna die soon. That thing's like 25 years old. We've had it for 10 years.
Right.
And that thing was already 2 foot when we got it. He hasn't grown an inch. Doesn't
Yes,
look
he
like
has.
It. Doesn't look like it.
Oh, he's way bigger.
But how slow them things grow, he's at least 20, 25 years old. Them things take forever to grow. We grew one out from like 4 inches to 10 inch, and it took like 4 or 5 years. Bruce is getting very, very angry. You're lucky my hand's sweaty and I can't grip. You know what? You take Bruce, I take this.
Here, I'll trade you back.
Yeah. Bruce is back, baby.
He has no power against old men power.
Wait.
Have you understood old men power?
Hey.
I grab that and break his fingers. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh my goodness. You guys are funny. Now here you go.
All right, we have Julius Aspero for $5. And just wanted to say hi from Phoenix, Arizona. Also, I would like to see more videos of the big cichlid tank, please.
What is that? Is that the
Bellagio.
big Bellagio cichlid tank? Or is that the cichlid tank with the big cichlids in it?
I believe it's the Bellagio.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, buddy.
We got Laskey and Sons Woodworking. Laskey for $5. He said it's Laskey and Sons Woodworking. LOL. Well, that's not what your name says, so I'm just reading the name off as it appears on my screen.
Lasky and Sons.
And what's the difference between a Tiger Oscar and a Red Oscar? Well, Tiger Oscars kind of have the little tiger stripe on them, and the Red Oscars are solid red on their sides.
There is the reds. There is the tigers. Tigers are striped. Reds are all red on their side. Then there's the Latino or the albino reds. And, you know, there's a bunch more that we can add to this that, you know, confuse you just a little bit more.
Well, there's a whole bunch different type of Oscars, too. There's lemon. There's your wild caughts. Super Reds, Veil Tails.
Gembo's Garage says, Happy Friday. We're in the backyard enjoying a cocktail. There's people in our backyard right now?
No, they're in their backyard. We have Steven Machin for $5. Says, amazing. Ouch, amazing.
Screw you, Steven. I know that has to be a dig on me. But thank you for the $5. I appreciate it, brother.
All right. I just lost my question.
No. Let's talk about, you know, some fishy things. What's going on lately?
I don't know. Watch the videos.
We are moving in the...
No, we're not. Watch the videos. Watch the videos.
Oh my God, I can't say nothing.
Wait. I can tell you to watch the videos.
In our upcoming videos, we will be moving
gave
in.
Brian. Oh wait, watch the videos.
This kid, let me tell you.
You did surprise Brian's wife with some. Wait, watch the videos.
We did surprise Brian's wife. Yeah.
And we might have came up with the plan for the watch the videos.
You asshole.
Did I just say watch the videos and not Dwight Howard tank? Wait, I don't know. Watch the videos. What would be your number one saltwater fish that each of you would want if you could?
Panther grouper. Love him.
Bull shark.
Oh, I'd love a bull shark in the freshwater tank. I'd swim with our baby bull shark. You know, you're just so cute.
All right. So for those of you thinking I'm drunk tonight, I'm actually pretty damn sober. I'm just a funny damn guy with a
No, he's
funny
usually drunker.
shark. No, they think I'm drunk because I got a shark puppet on my hand.
No, that's just you're stupid.
Did you piss Bruce off?
Yes, I got him. Bruce is mine. Give me Bruce. Give me
You got that
Bruce.
old man strength, huh?
Give me Bruce. Give me Bruce. Give me Bruce.
That old man strength, huh?
I want Bruce. Give me
You want what
Bruce.
you can't have.
Give me Bruce. I'm taking him. Give me Bruce. Oh my God. Would you let go of Bruce? Let go of Bruce.
Child abuse. And Bruce is alive.
Ow! Are you
That's
serious?
for hurting Bruce.
You people, do you see what kind of children I have to, raise and grow up with?
You almost got it, but you know what?
I did.
Not today.
Oh.
All right, we have Melissa F for $10. Says, is it better to put a smaller heater in tank and sump, or bigger one in tank for a 180 gallon? It doesn't really matter if you stick the heater in the sump or the actual tank. It's going to do the same amount of heating no matter what. The reason people usually stick them in your sump is sometimes your fish will like hide behind them
or hurt them or get burnt from them.
Thanks for answering for me, buddy. Oh, someone getting angry. I'll give you Bruce, okay? I'll give you Bruce. I'll let you have this one.
I got Bruce.
You know, it is Father's Day weekend, so you know what?
Oh, you ain't hurting me.
You ain't hurting me.
Okay. We're both squeezing each other's tendons.
That tickles.
That tickles. Woo!
Wait. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Smile the cup.
That one's empty. It's right there. Pick it up. You don't even have to bend over.
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Pass it to me.
Put it in my hand. Put it in my
Put it
hand.
in my hand first.
Put it in my hand.
If you insist.
In my hand.
I already said it.
I don't care about this.
If you insist.
Give me the cup.
You didn't even
There you
notice that.
See? Yeah.
See? No honor over here whatsoever. See if I'll go buy you alcohol the next time.
Shut up
you need it.
and get a Bruce for us.
All right. Linda Caldwell for $10. She didn't say anything, so she's gonna say, "Get Bruce back."
He got Bruce back.
You know what? Someone's coming out.
Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no. Holy shit.
What?
Just shut up.
You guys ever seen a big rich get tickled?
Ow! I'm gonna punch you in your face.
He hates that. He hates it so much.
Oh my god. Oh, read the super chat, son.
Their World Aquatics for $5. He said it's time to put Bruce in my 1000.
Oh yeah, and then he can leak and it can leak out and he can die. Right?
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
We got Eric Heddick for $5. Says, do you guys use CO2 on any tanks? And if so, which one do you think is the best one to buy? We do not run CO2 whatsoever, but if you did, I would say to go to your local air gas place and buy a tank and just slowly drip it in. Child abuse.
Oh, you're going to attack me and it's okay. But if I attack you, it's child abuse.
Is it child abuse?
Yes, I got it now.
You don't have nothing. All right. Moving on. Kathy Murphy for $7. She said child abuse. LOL. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Everyone's seeing it.
What? What?
Child abuse. See? This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis.
He brings home a plastic shark and tries biting me.
Oh, excuse me. You bought this damn thing.
Oh my god, no, I did not. Now he's trying to make up stories. This is crazy.
I'm just letting the truth come to light. You said it's so cute. I gotta have it. Come on, big guy, admit to it. You bought the shark. You're just mad I'm using it.
I would never buy that shark.
You're a damn lar.
No, I know my son's an asshole.
You're a lar. All right. Wait a minute. We've got a super chat from Lasky and Sons Woodworking. See, he's trying to punch me now because I called him out for buying the shark. All right, so Lasky and Sons Woodworking for $5 says I have a 15-inch red Oscar, 2 6-inch silver dollars, 3 4-inch clown loaches, and a 12-year-old Pleco, and a 150-gallon tank. Do you guys think that's proper? That's pretty good. I mean, that doesn't seem overcrowded.
They can do better, but it's good.
Well, you can always go bigger, of course.
Bigger is always better. Ask any woman.
But that stock, that was mildly inappropriate.
He just caught that.
Get better. Jesus. We have Aaron Cazzoli for $5. Says, can you move Bruce's mouth to everything Big Rich is saying? You two are killing me.
Stop it. Stop. Quit. Oh my god. This is horrible. Let's get. You said it. You sicked him on me. Now that's all there is to it. He's gonna do it. He's done it. Oh my god. Thank you so much for that. That is so awesome. Appreciate it.
I'm taking child abuse for that super chat right now.
Oh, why'd you get up? Oh my God.
All right.
Nom, 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 nom. I like alcohol. I love alcohol. Dude, sit your ass down.
All right. We have John Scott for $50.
Oh my
He didn't
God.
say anything. So
Thank
John.
you, John. I appreciate it. Doesn't no one want to beat up this kid for me? Because he needs his ass beat.
You have so much to go in the swear jar tonight.
No, I don't. You're the one with the shark on your hand.
Yeah.
So everything I say, you repeat. See? Oh. Give me that son of a bitch.
Wait a minute. And he's back. Bruce is ambidextrous.
Oh my goodness.
All right. What if next week there's 2 Bruces?
Last week there was 2 big riches. It was the greatest show ever. Right?
That was not last week. That was a couple weeks ago.
But it was awesome.
I wasn't here.
You were the other big rich.
I was not here.
You were the other big rich.
I was not here.
You were pretending you had a big dick.
You need to go in time out, dude. You're ridiculous.
I'm ridiculous. Will Star says, comic the insult shark. What's up? What? Are you done? Are you ready to go? Can we get back to work? This kid. All right, let's move on.
Jeff Beatty for $5.
Hey Jeff, how you doing, buddy?
Bruce should do the next fish room tour video. LOL.
You know what? That ain't a bad idea. Seriously. Do the next tour video in Bruce's voice. That would be awesome.
Someone said it.
I'm gonna kick his ass. Oh my God. Oh shit. Dude, you have to live here when we log off.
Your fans wanted to see it.
I'm just saying, look, check this out. Okay, I just want you to know. Why are you backing up?
I already know what you're going to do.
Big Rich just got violated. Hell yeah, I did.
Bruce already got the first base. Is he going to go to second?
Oh, shit. You guys act more like brothers than father and son. Which is awesome and a great way to be. I'm going to kick your ass.
He tried to touch my wiener.
You're an asshole.
You guys all saw that, right? He tried to touch my hand. Wait, what movie was that from?
I don't know, but you're an asshole.
Role Models, that's what it's from.
Oh, shit.
Lil Ronnie, Sean William Scott, and the other guy, Paul Rudd.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
We got J-Bo's Garage for $5 said, let's do a shot together. Is that allowed? Cheers
Yes.
from the Great Lakes State.
Yes, it's allowed. No problem.
Do all the shots you want. We will see how this pans out. That ain't gonna work. I know where you sleep.
Yeah, you got a little up here, like right here, over here.
You know Father's Day's coming up. I ain't gonna get you shit.
I ain't gonna get shit. I'm not gonna get shit.
Just throw the checkbook in a swear jar.
Oh my God. All right, what's going on here?
Someone
Bruce
said
for
kids
president.
log off now. There should never be kids on the live stream. Just
Right.
FYI.
Just in case. Wait, scroll up some.
You have control of your own chat.
My bad. Liz says, can this national marketing guy be blocked? He's so disrespectful. Hey, if you think he's disrespectful, you can remove him from the chat, Liz.
You have the power, Liz. We trust you. But I don't see what you're talking about. Oh, never mind. I seen it.
No Almond says, is this where you all start talking about Greg's turtle? You didn't see the video. The video was of Greg's turtle, and I did not catch on. What?
Brian was playing with our turtle today.
Yeah, he was.
So we have John Scott for $10. He didn't say anything.
Thank you, John Scott. Appreciate it, brother. Are you taking my spare alcohol away?
Here's Brucey.
He's just getting him some alcohol. You're an asshole. Stop it. Stop it.
Fish are friends, not food. Oh, good. Oh, having too much fun with this.
Did Brian get into the monster pool pond? Yes, he did. You got to watch his video. He did go in there.
It'll be on my video too.
Wait, I actually pushed him in, and then Josh pushed me in. Oh, it's great. You got to see the video. It's amazing.
All right. We are going to read some more fish chats. So let's get some more questions in the chats, guys.
See, here's why I'd ask Tracy to go get me another drink.
Nope, you're cut off.
Is she not here? She's almost back to us. Almost back to us.
Well, that is amazing.
I tell her every day, if you want some nookie, you got to be able to say yes. Well, I'm just saying, she liked a lot of nookie.
Yep, you're censored for the rest of the night.
I was just getting the last of the alcohol out of here.
That's all you need.
Oh my goodness.
Do you got something to say?
Yes.
What?
Come at me with that shark, boy. I'm going to say, I'll be right back in a second.
In a jiffy?
All right. You good with that?
All right. Whatever you say.
So, give your shark a kiss.
Go. All right, so we have No Almond says, how many koi have you added to the pond this week? We have added none. We haven't added koi to the pond in a long time.
Listen, Josh counted 72. I counted 63. then I count like 40 every day. So there's like 70 or so in there. They just keep hiding, you know what I'm saying? So it's a matter of time at this point, and we will get more in there. I've gotten 3 koi rescues, and I've given a lot of koi away to a few individuals that were very, very happy for getting them.
All right. Man, don't even shut the door. All right. There we go. We are back. J-Bo's Garage says, do you know what I love about this channel? You are real. Well, that's what we try to do. I mean, we don't really try and hide nothing. We pretty much talk to you like you guys are all of our friends and family, and we just basically share what we do on a daily basis. We share our progression, our thoughts, our plans, and our knowledge with anybody who asks. So if you can't really ask for nothing more than that. All right. Here we go. I said fish questions, guys. Who Took My Mojo said, what makes a cichlid more valuable than another? That kind of has to do with the species altogether. Sometimes it might be it's harder to collect from the wild. Sometimes they're not bred in captivity, so they're not readily available. I mean, a lot comes into it. It might be, you know, some are more expensive because of size. Some might be more expensive based on color and quality. I mean, that goes for pretty much all fish out there that you buy and sell. You could have a black diamond stingray, and you could have 2 side by side, and one's worth 10,000, one's worth about 500. They're pretty much the same thing, but it's based on quality at that point. So I hope that answers your question. When do you think you'll start seeing babies in the new koi pond? If they don't start spawning soon, they might in the fall, and if they don't this year, then it'll definitely be next spring. So we didn't have enough cover in the pond when the spring season started this year, so I don't know if they felt comfortable enough to spawn. But now that we're getting all the vegetation in there and they're starting to have cover and hides, then they're going to feel more comfortable in their habitat and they will be more likely to breed. Let's see. What did I tell you guys? Never shuts the door.
A heathen.
Heathen, I tell you. All right. Omar Acevedo says, Josh, what are you planning to give the old man for Father's Day?
Yeah.
Knuckle sandwich.
No, you get it right back. We're talking a pontoon boat?
No.
A jet ski?
No.
A new car?
No.
How about a van for the rescue?
You already have one.
That's too small.
Better get a bigger boat.
This guy. All right, what are you getting, Dad?
Don't know. You'll see. 2 days.
Do I get the Bobcat I've always wanted?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Don't send your children to college. Don't do it. It never pays off.
Do it. Raheem asked, where is the flower horn, albino frog, and the dolphin fish? Flower horns I give away. I still have one. Albino frog we gave away. And there's one dolphin in the angel tank. But all they do is hide. They hide, they hide, and they hide.
Yes. The other dolphin is in the tank with the phantom redtails.
Someone said it is Shark Week at OFR.
Stop it.
Quit trying to touch my wiener.
You hear this shit, guys? You hear this shit? Wasn't trying to.
Donna Lucas said something about last few videos. There's only been 2-3 bass in the tank. What happened to the bass you've had? I've gone over this question many times. At most, there was only 6 in that there at one time. We put one in the pond. The other one jumped over. And one of the hybrids passed away. So that brings us down to 3.
3 what?
Bass in the tank.
Oh. But we put them in the pond eventually.
Yeah, well when we had 6, we put one in the pond and the other one jumped over. So we had 2 in the pond. Julius Aspero for $5 says, I have a few of my cichlids with sunken belly. What do you guys recommend from personal experience? Thanks in advance.
General cure.
Yes. If you can, I would treat with General Cure. That is probably,
API General Cure. Best on the market.
Or Fritz Paracleanse. It's the same thing.
Both of them
same
work great for stingrays and parasites. That if their head is sinking in, that's because they have a belly parasite and is eating everything that, and they're not getting no nutrition. Their head sinks down in. And if you see that they have parasites, you need to clean them right away. Give them an API medicine or a general cure medicine or a no parasitic medicine, type thing.
Are you going to release the bullfrogs into the pond? What bullfrogs?
We already did. The ones we got from over there on the rescue, we put 4 bullfrogs into our pond. And then we got 2 more from another rescue, and we put them into our pond.
I hear them outside. I just thought they came over from the creek or something. Chris Trapp says, what's the plan for the Dwight Howard tank? You're going to have to watch the next video and find out.
Oh, no. That's horrible. Josh, you really?
Got to do it to him.
Wow. Liz Dregney says, Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine.
Doogie said, would you ever do a paludarium?
Yes.
Stay tuned.
I have 2
We've
bottles.
done them in the past.
No. We've got 2 bottles we're going to do. One is a, what's that bottle?
Crystal Skull?
No, the other one.
Patron?
A bottle of Patron. $100 bottle of Patron is square, and it has a cap and a rubber up top. We're going to seal that off and make it an ecosystem. And then the next bottle we have is another bottle of Patron, smaller, but we're going to do the same thing. Yes, we're going to try this.
Jimmy P said, what world did I just stumble into? Only the greatest fishy world on this planet.
Yes, Jimmy P.
We have a good time. We know how to have fun. We put out educational, fun content on super awesome fish. We make you laugh. Sometimes make you cry.
Yeah.
I think I about covered it.
When my woman makes me cry, I make them cry.
And then, you've got old men over here trying to touch.
Oh, my God. You're insane, son.
Payback, son. All right. Big Rich, what was the name of your old band again?
Third Degree for 18 years, and then I left them and went to Ultra Violence for 6 years. And after that, I moved on with my life because our drummer killed himself and his wife and his daughter, and it was a big to-do, and none of us knew how to handle it. I moved on with my life, and I'm out of the band thing. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys have any tanks in the fish room hoping to upgrade? We upgrade when we can. I mean, we would upgrade all of them if we were so given the opportunity.
Yes.
But we stay within our means.
Well, no, somebody said, I'll give you a 6,500 gallon tank for that 4,400 gallon tank. I'd be like, done deal.
Depends what it looks like.
True.
Because ours is purdy.
Ours is purdy.
Explain, please, how a tank stand holds all weight on 4 corners and sides and bottom. Help. All it is about load distribution.
Yes. The tank normally takes all the weight on the uprights of the corners. And then in between where you think it needs support, it really don't. Your tank is made with the size of glass that it should not fall down. And then you got a piece of wood going across there and then down in between. You know, it's hard to say because of all the different manufacturers, but you lived your life and you push something out and we know it's there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
The bad tank that he just said. It was a bad tank.
Didn't say bad tank. They're asking about stand and how it distributes the load, how it works.
Forget them cheap stands. The stand you just gave up with your brand new tank, it was very cheap.
So to answer your question, yes, the weight is distributed on the 4 uprights, and then the horizontals going across basically holds up your glass, so there's not pressure in the middle pushing down. And then that load gets distributed to the 4 uprights in the corners. But it all depends on how your stand's built. Could be metal, could be wood, but you always want to make sure it is supported correctly. If you have more questions, you are more than welcome to message me on Instagram or on Facebook, and I will be happy to help you.
I don't know what you're saying.
That's what I said to you because you didn't make a lick of sense.
I did.
No.
Of course I did.
Did not.
He's a big penis.
My girlfriend would agree.
No, I didn't say you have a big penis. I said you are a big penis. That means, hey, you're a dick.
I'm going to be putting this to private right as soon as this ends. So for all of you that are watching right now, this will not be airing live.
Yes, it will.
Well, it's airing live. It won't be airing as a replay.
Who the hell is Aaron?
Your boyfriend? Oh, man. Everyone asking about the mom update. It was at the beginning of
The
this.
very beginning of this.
Oh, if I put it to private, you can't see the mom update.
You're never going to private. It's always public.
And
And then they can see the mom update the next day.
All right, embarrass yourself, buddy.
Do not set it to private.
All right, you're gonna embarrass yourself.
Do not set it to private.
We shall see.
Big pansy.
What the Folk Art says, I'm in Jersey and looking to rehome my Ryukins. Any leads? If you post it into our Facebook group, 501c3 Ohio Fish Rescue, you can post it up there, free to good home, and someone in the area will more than happily come and get the Ryukins. Those are a little bit more sought after, so there will be people jumping on it left and right. Danielle Say for $2 says, did I miss the Tracy update? Yes, you did. It was at the beginning, and basically she is off of her ventilator. So that is very good news. Great news. Awesome news. Ooh, it jumped on me again. What size tank did Reaper decide on?
150 gallon.
When's he taking it? I want it out in my driveway.
Last night.
You didn't take it last night.
You should have.
You didn't.
Well, then I can get rid of it tonight.
You ain't coming over tonight.
Not my problem.
I want it gone. I don't like things sitting in my driveway. Tell him to go and get it.
Go ahead and call him.
I don't want to call him.
Call him.
What's up, CJ?
Just saying.
All right.
Little pumpkin ass boy.
All right, guys, we're gonna end this stream for tonight. It is getting to that 8 o'clock hour.
No, he don't like me calling him names.
We had a great night. I've had fun. I've had fun with you guys. Bruce had an amazing time. But all right, so we will see you next Friday on Stay Fishy Friday. Enjoy, guys. We love you.
Dude, we had a great time tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out.
And as always,
Stay fishy, my friends.